So section C, 11 sum A part. The question is, a box contains cards from 1 to 20. A card is drawn at random. Find the probability that the card drawn bears a prime number, an even number divisible by 4. Probability concept is quite simple. For the probability, of an event equals favorable events divided by sample space. Probability of the event is given by favorable events divided by sample space. That is how the probability is given. We got probability. Now A part is, before doing A part, you write down sample space. Now see what's the maximum possibility of doing this. What is the maximum outcome which we can get? A box contains 1 to 20 numbers. A cards with 1 to 20 numbers. So it means maximum possibilities. We can get number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, like that. Maximum up to 20. So it means our sample space will come out to be 20. As we can draw any card out of 20. As we can draw any card out of 20 cards. So that is the sample space. In first part, we want prime numbers. Prime numbers in this are 2 is prime, which cannot be factorized. Prime number is a number which cannot be factorized, which cannot be divided further. 2, 3, 5, 6 is divisible 7, 8 is divisible 9, 10, 11. Then come out to be 13. We can't find the factors of 13. 14 can be written as 2 into 7. 15, 16 can be written as 4 into 4. 17, 18 can be divided 3 into 2 factors, 3 into 6. Then 19. Now see this once again carefully, how to find the prime numbers. Prime numbers can't be divided further. We can't find the factor like 2, but it should be other than 1. You can't say that is 2 into 1, we are getting 2 factors. 2 is prime, 3 can't be written in factors. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. So we are getting prime numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are the prime numbers. Up to 20 we have got for the prime numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 are the prime numbers. Therefore, probability of this event equals, that is, favorable events divided by sample space. So favorable events are 8, sample space 20, thus it is 2 by 5. First answer is 2 by 5. Then second part. Even numbers. Even numbers in 20 you will get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We want 20, so 20 we have to consider. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So favorable events are 10. So therefore probability of this event, favorable events, over sample space. Favorable events 10, sample space 20, 1 by 2. Third, a number divisible by 4. A number divisible by 4 equals. Now write down all the numbers divisible by 4. That is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probability of the event. Probability of this event will come out to be favorable events over sample space. Favorable events are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sample space is 20, 1 by 4. Like that you can go for it. Concept is quite simple. Sample space means maximum probability of happening. Then favorable events. Whatsoever is required. Here card numbers are 1 to 20, so thus maximum possibility of drawing the number will come out to be 1 to 20, that is 20. So that will give you the sample space maximum happenings. Then comes out to be the respective parts. First is the prime number. Count the prime numbers between 1 and 20. That will give the favorable events. So probability of the event will come out to be favorable events 8, sample space 20. Similarly here, favorable events 10 and then 20, then favorable events 5 and 20. So like that we can solve this. 11 some B part. Evaluate tan 315 degree into cot 405 degree plus cosecant 135 degree into secant 315 degree. How we can solve this? Convert these angles to the standard angles. Standard angles means 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. These are the standard angles. So put the higher angles into standard angles. That's how we can do 10. Put it as 360 minus 45, which will give you 315 into cot 405. Put it as 360 plus 45 plus cosecant. Put it as 180 minus 45 into secant. Put it as 360 minus 45. So like that you can break it. Three 360 minus 45, 405, 360 plus 45, 135 as 180 minus 45, 310 as 360 minus 45 equals 360 minus 45 fourth quadrant. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360, and the concept is all sine tan cos. ASTC, all sine tan cos. In first quadrant all positive, second quadrant as per sine and reciprocal cosecant positive, third quadrant tan and reciprocal cot positive, fourth quadrant C for cos and reciprocal secant positive, others negative. Now here we have 360 minus 45. 360 minus 45 will come out to be the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant tan is negative. We'll get minus tan 45 degree. Cot 360 plus. 360 plus means first quadrant all positive, 45 degree, plus cosecant 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45 second quadrant. In second quadrant sine and reciprocal cosecant positive, so we will get cosecant 45 degree into, we have secant 360 minus 45. 360 minus 45 will come out to be fourth quadrant. 360 minus 45 will be fourth quadrant. Thus cos and reciprocal secant positive. So we will get it as secant 45 degree. Now from the standard angles, put the values. Now from standard angle tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is 1, cosecant 45, reciprocal of sine 45, that is reciprocal of 1 by root 2, which will come out to be root 2, into secant 45, reciprocal of cos. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2, so reciprocal will come out to be root 2. Thus it will come out to be minus 1 plus 2, that is 1. So simple. First convert given angles to the standard angles, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Then put the sign according to the quadrant. Then put the values from the standard angles and solve.